A warm start to the day, cloudy for many of us with outbreaks of rain. The outlook is cooler but drier. I'll have all the details, that and more coming up on Good Morning Britain.
Having a debate and informing us all that lawns do not need to be watered because they will recover. And you've been conducting a...
We'd find a little patch on our very...
You could put a bucket in the shower and catch your shower water.
And just to prove that, just on that little bit, as a little experiment, that it will come back. So did you do your film yesterday?
So, yes, I went out into my garden yesterday and here's what I got up to.
So look, goes to show, Laura, that I am...
So how... That didn't come back, Laura.
You go green like that.
Well, I mean, you know, I need further proof, is what I'm saying.
Myself and Richard are going to go out and do the same bit of lawn every day to show that when it finally rains again, your grass will bounce back. But Richard just said, there is no saving that lawn. Expert, but I've been to lots of flower shows. And actually now what people like the RHS are saying is that you need to plant plants that will cope with the very wet winters, but the hot, dry summers. You need to maybe put some more gravel in so it can soak in the water. And actually water in the morning and the evening. And if you have a hose pipe, you can just do little holes and it can trickle water. Energy and money.
And money. OK, all right, we're all convinced by that now. The lavender's doing brilliantly, everyone. They like it.
What's going to happen?
Let's find out. Well, for the foreseeable forecast for the next few weeks, there is no rain in the south, where it's been so dry lately. But there is some weather front around today, bringing with it some rain. Subtle changes as we head towards the end of the week. High pressure returns. And I think this is welcome news for summer holidays if you have outdoor plans with the kids and want to enjoy some dry weather, because the outlook is largely dry. But for today, we have outbreaks of rain through central and northern areas. It stays dry in the south, and then the outlook turns cooler. This morning, we have a warm, humid start to the day. Some places already 18, 19 degrees. Patchy rain through southwest England, the Midlands. Some outbreaks of rain for Scotland. As we head through the day, for Scotland and Northern Ireland, it's one of sunshine and showers. For England and Wales, yes, it may be cloudy and grey where you are this morning, but it will brighten up as we head through the afternoon. And temperatures bouncing back, much like they did yesterday. 28, 29 degrees across the southeast, perhaps a little cooler through eastern areas of Scotland. But some fresher air moves in. So welcome news tonight and the coming nights. Temperatures down, so for many of us, thankfully, finally more comfortable for sleeping. Good morning to you. The outlook is for things to turn a little bit cooler, but also much drier. But there is talk of heat returning next week, and that is one that we are watching, because heat is set to build through the near continent, through much of Spain, Portugal, France and Italy. They are heading back into the low to mid 40s, and we could well tap into some of that air as we head into next week. But actually, for many of us, the weekend dominated by high pressure, dry conditions and also some sunshine. But for the time being, we have rain around in the north today. It stays dry in the south, but the outlook is turning cooler. Here's how it looks first thing this morning. Cloudy, mild and very mild. In fact, some of us 18, 19 degrees already this morning. But overcast grey skies for England and Wales. Outbreaks of rain and drizzle, but that quickly lifts and clears through the day. So a brightening process through England and Wales. And like yesterday, temperatures low to mid-20s, if not high 20s across the south and east. Scotland and Northern Ireland is a story of sunny spells, some scattered showers today. Not quite as warm as it was yesterday, slowly tapping in to some of that cooler air. Highs here 22 degrees. So let's take a look at our 7-day outlook then. As we head through the weekend in the next few days, here's the trend across the north of the UK. Temperature-wise, we can see they sit just around about a little below average as we head through the coming days. But I think it's the percentage chance of rainfall that's interesting, because we're close to weather fronts. They're battling and trying to bring rain. They make some progress today, some showers on Friday, but the trend into next week, as high pressure builds in, it turns drier, but also it turns cooler. Looking at our fortunes further south for England and Wales for the next 7 days, away from the far north of England. Again, first of all, looking at our temperatures. Today is the warmest day of the next 7. The outlook then turns cooler, with temperatures more comfortable by day and actually by night. Nighttime temperatures dropping fairly significantly. Percentage chance of rainfall, well, through the south, the outlook remains dry. There is no appreciable rain in the forecast for the rest of this week, or likely into next week as well. So that won't help those brown lawns for the time being. The outlook dry, sunny, but turning cooler. Welcome back to Good Morning Britain. The outlook for our weather dominated for the next few days by weather fronts bringing some rain or some showers, but a mild southwesterly flow. And then the outlook into the weekend is for high pressure to build in. This is just like a force field. It keeps the weather fronts at bay, but a change in wind direction means the outlook turns cooler. So yes, some rain around today, still fairly warm, but cooler into the weekend, and hints that next week things will warm up yet again. But for today, it is warm, it is cloudy, it is humid and it is muggy, particularly through western areas where it is grey, damp and drizzly. Temperatures starting 18, 19 degrees already this morning. And if it's cloudy and grey where you are with drizzle, it will soon brighten. So for England and Wales, an improving story. And as much as the sunshine comes out, the winds are light, but temperatures climb. It's actually be a very warm one in the southeast, 29, maybe 30 degrees, just like yesterday. But Scotland and Northern Ireland, cooler than yesterday. Sunny spells and scattered showers, and top temperatures down on yesterday, 21 or 22 degrees. The showers fade away and overnight tonight with fresher air, thankfully a more comfortable night's sleep ahead.
Mermaid!
Yeah, the mermaid.
Gorgeous mermaid, Laura.
Laura,
take
the weather.
Here's the not the wet detail.
Thank you.
Well, if it's a case of sink or swim, I hope I'll swim away with this forecast. And it is one of mixed fortunes. We have weather fronts that have been queuing up, bringing rain, but heat is one thing we talked about a lot in recent weeks, and it's not far away. Spain, Portugal, France, our near continent, are set to have climbing temperatures through the week and weekend. Temperatures back into the mid-40s, and potentially we could tap into some of that heat next week. But actually, for the weekend, the weather settles down, temperatures around about average, maybe just a little above. It's the next few days, things are set to be warm. Today, we have a warm, humid start, outbreaks of rain. It still is dry in the south, and it stays dry throughout this week and into next week as well. It's humid this morning. We've had a lot of really humid nights, really muggy nights, temperatures 18, 19 degrees. Tonight is going to be a very different one. So today we have the cloudy, humid conditions. They slowly clear away to the south and east. The best of the heat across the southeast, 29, so another very warm day ahead. Cooler further north, temperatures high teens, low 20s, sunshine and showers, and a more comfortable night ahead. Good morning to you. If you were looking for rain in the south, this is not the forecast for you. Weather fronts are queuing up, bringing some rain today, but the outlook for southern areas for the foreseeable, the next week, if not two, is for fine, dry weather. High pressure builds in this weekend, and it acts like a force field, keeping some of the weather fronts we've had so far this week at bay, but a change in wind direction means it turns cooler. And that is the trend, cooling trend for the next few days. Today, rain in the north, but staying dry in the south. But this morning, it is mild, it is humid, and we've seen rain. Rain this morning through southern parts of Wales, southwest England, the Midlands as well. It's overcast, it's grey, it's humid. But that is going to change today because the dividing line with some fresher air moves in behind. So this afternoon, England and Wales, a brightening process, more in the way of sunshine. Still humid in the southeast with 28 or 29, mid-20s further north. And Scotland and Northern Ireland, it's one of sunshine and showers. Temperatures a few degrees down on where they were yesterday. This evening and overnight, though, it's less humid. There's clearer skies, still a few showers in the north. And by tomorrow morning, temperatures for some in single digits rather than the 18 or 19 degrees over recent days. So a better night's sleep ahead.